Myself Shrutikirti Jaiswal, student of MSc Part 1, roll number 8, exam number 4436. Today I'm going to represent a presentation on photoelectric and competent effect. Through the presentation, I will discuss about the photoelectric and competent effect, principle of photoelectric effect, condition for photoelectric effect, laws of photoelectric effect, Einstein photoelectric equation, types of competent equation, process of competent equation, application of photoelectric effect, application of competent effect, references and acknowledgement. First of all, what is a photoelectric effect? When a light of a certain frequency strikes the surface of the metal, electrons are ejected from the metal. This phenomena is known as photoelectric effect. As you are seeing in the diagram, when a photon fall on a metal surface, when a certain frequency of photon fall on a certain metal surface, the electron ejected from the metal surface and detector detect it through uh, through the circuit. Now, what is competent effect? The competent effect is a non-elastic scattering of an X-ray photon by the orbital electron in the atom, which causes the emission of an electron. That is competent electron. Same here also, when incident photon is fall on a metal surface, the rested electron get ejected from that, and due to scattering of photon. Principle of photoelectric effect. The law of conservation of energy forms the basis for the photoelectric effect. Now see condition for photoelectric effect. Threshold frequency, threshold wavelength, work function, that is threshold energy, and maximum possible energy of electron and number of electron ejected depends on different conditions. So first of all, we want to see that threshold frequency. It is the minimum frequency of an incident light or a radiation that will produce a photoelectric effect. That is, ejection of photoelectric electron from a metal surface is known as a threshold frequency for the metal. It is constant for a specific metal but may be different for the different metals. Threshold wavelength. During the emission of an electron, a metal surface corresponding to the greatest wavelength to incident light is known as a threshold wavelength. Work function, or you can say threshold energy. The minimum amount of energy is needed to eject an electron from a active metal surface is called a threshold energy. Maximum possible energy of electron to eject is independent of intensity of light but depends on the frequency of light. Number of electrons ejected depends on the intensity of light. Now see laws of photoelectric effect. For a light of any given frequency, photoelectric current is directly proportional to the intensity of the light. For any given material, there is a certain minimum frequency called threshold frequency, below which the emission of photoelectrons stops completely, no matter how high is the intensity of the incident light. The maximum kinetic energy of the photoelectron is found to increase with the increase in the frequency of incident light, provided the frequency exceed the threshold limit. The maximum kinetic energy is independent of the intensity of light. The emission is an instantaneous process. Now see Einstein photoelectric equation, which is kinetic energy max is equals to h nu minus w naught. That is, a nu is here frequency of incident light and w naught is a work function. Ke max is a maximum kinetic energy and w naught is also equal to h nu naught, and h is Planck constant and nu naught is a threshold frequency. That frequency by which an electron can eject from the metal surface. So Ke max is equals to h nu minus h nu naught. Ke max is equals to h bracket nu minus nu naught. Now see graph of photoelectric effect. Photoelectric it is a graph between the energy and frequency, that is a threshold frequency, and by finding the slope of this graph, that is y is equals to mx plus c, we can find out the maximum energy needed for the ejection of an electron, or you can say photoelectric effect. Now see types of competent effect. There is a two type of competent effect. First one is a magnetic competent scattering, and second one is a inverse competent scattering. Magnetic competent scattering is an extension of the previously mentioned technique, which involved the magnetization of a crystal's sample hit with a high energy, circularly polarized protons. By measuring the scattered photon energy and reversing the magnetization of sample, two different competent profiles are generated, one for the spin-up momenta and one for the spin-down momenta. Taking the difference between these two profiles gives the magnetic competent profile. Now see inverse competent scattering. Inverse competent scattering involves the scattering of a low energy photon to high energy by ultra realistic electron, so that the photon gains and electron lose energy. And the process is called inverse because here photon gains the energy and electron lose the energy, uh, exactly opposite to the standard competent effect. Now see Compton equation, which is lambda dash minus lambda is equals to h upon me c 1 minus cos theta. Here lambda is the initial wavelength and lambda dash is the final wavelength after scattering of photon. H is the Planck constant, me is the electron rest mass of electron, you can say. C is the speed of light, and theta is the scattering angle by which a photon is scattered. The quantity h upon mc is known as a Compton wavelength of electron. It is equal to 2.43 into 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Lambda dash minus lambda is at least 0 for the theta is equals to 0, and completed twice theta is equals to 180. Now see experimental process of Compton effect. Compton scattering is one of a three competing process when photon interact with matter at energy of a few electron volt to a few kilo electron volt corresponding to the visible light through a soft X-ray. A photon can be completely absorbed and its energy can eject an electron from its host atom, a process known as a photoelectric effect. The scattered radiation experience a wavelength shift that cannot be explained in terms of a classical wave theory. This leading support to Einstein photons theory, which probably the most important implication of this effect is that it showed light could not be fully explained according to wave phenomena. Now see experimental diagram of a Compton effect, how it is work. When an incident photon is target at a metal surface, photon gets scattered and a recoil electron, or you can say that a loosely bound electron, get ejected from the metal surface. Here the change in wavelength is take place. Now see application of photoelectric effect used to generate electricity in a solar panels, and these panels contain metal combination that allow electricity generation from a wide range of wavelength. Motion and position sensor. In this case, a photoelectric material is placed in front of a UV and LEDs. When an object is placed in between the light emitting diode and sensor, light is cut off and the electric circuit register a change in a potential difference. Lighting sensor such as the ones used in a smartphone enable atomic adjustment of a screen brightness according to the lighting. This is because the amount of current generated via the photoelectric effect is dependent on the intensity of light hitting the sensor. It is also used in a digital camera, can detect and record light because they have photoelectric sensor that respond to different colors of light. Also, in a X-ray photoelectron spectroscopy, this technique uses X-ray to irradiate a surface and measures the kinetic energy of emitted electron. Important aspect of a chemistry of a surface can be obtained, such as elemental composition, chemical composition, the empirical formula of compound, and chemical state. Photoelectric cells are used in a Vogler alarms. Now see application of a Compton effect. Compton scattering is of a prime importance to radiobiology as it is a most probable interaction of a gamma rays and high energy X-ray with atom in a living being and is applied in radiation therapy. In material physics, Compton scattering can be used to prove the wave function of electron in matter in the momentum representation. Compton scattering is an important effect in gamma spectroscopy, which gives rise to the Compton edge, as it is possible for the gamma rays to scatter out of the detected use. Compton suppression is used to detect stray scatter gamma rays to counteract this effect. Now, references R.K. Prasad, Quantum Chemistry, 2nd edition, A.K. Chandra, Introductory Quantum Chemistry, Physical Chemistry by David W. Well, P. Crystalline, and Griffith David, Introduction to Elementary Particles. Acknowledgement. I would like to express my special thank of gratitude to my professor, Mr. V.S. Kamble, as well as our principal, Dr. B.D. Varhate, who gave me the golden opportunity to present this wonderful presentation on the photoelectric and Compton effect of physical chemistry. Through this presentation, I learned many new things which will be fruitful in future. I really thankful to all my professor and friend who helped me in a preparation of this presentation. Thank you.